Hi everyone, this is your Messy Church preparation video for the next Messy Church, which is on Sunday, March the 14th at 4:30 p.m. And Sunday, March the 14th is also Mother's Day. So mums, feel free to say to dads, okay, your turn to do Messy Church this week, and I'll just have the lovely thing at the end that the children make. Anyway, what we're going to be making is a little wicker baskety thing, okay? So there's a few things that you need to have in advance, and there's also a couple of things that I would recommend doing in advance, just because it will make it an awful lot easier on the day. So first of all, you're going to need 2 paper cups. They can be used, so next time you're out getting a coffee, you might want to hang on to yours. I would suggest that this slightly smaller size might be better. My original I've made with a bigger cup, but a slightly smaller size will mean the kids get through it much quicker. Now, what you need to do is do some cuts in advance. And from my experience, if you get the number of cuts wrong, then it doesn't quite work out. So you basically have to have an odd number of cuts. So I've got 7. This is one I've done already. And I've cut down, it's kind of hard for you to see that, I've cut down at the side of the cup, right the way down to the very bottom. And I've done that 7 times. Okay, now the easiest way I found to do this is to get your cup and a measuring tape and measure around the cup to see what size it is. So this one was about 23 centimeters. So what I did was I then got my inch tape and I put it on my cup and I made a mark. And I made the mark on the cup here rather than on the top, because then it won't show afterwards. I made a mark about every 3 centimeters. And what I did, because it was slightly more than 21 centimeters, I moved it on a little smidge past my mark to make the next mark. And also we'll use that in a minute when we cut a little bit more. So turn it every 3 centimeters. I moved on. Just trying to find my mark there, and I moved on just a little bit past the previous mark and marked again until I had 7 marked around my cup. And then I quite simply got my scissors and just looking at it by eye, trying to help you see where it is, I just simply cut down the length of the cup, and I cut all the way to the bottom as far as it would let me. And then I went to the next one and I did exactly the same down there. Okay, and then once you've done that, the final thing that you need to do is trim a little bit off each cut. And you need to trim it on the same side each time. So if you're going to start by trimming on this side, then make the next one this side and the next one this side and so on. So I'm just going to show you that now. So I'm trimming off a very, very small bit. Look, you can see that that's really quite a small piece that I've trimmed off. And I'm going to do that on all 7 of those cuts that I made. There we go, there's another one. And the reason for that is just to make a little bit of space for our string when we start weaving. So you'll see there's a little gap there between each one, and I do that on every single one. The other things that you're going to need basically is a ball of string, or it could be wool. Thread is too thin really. The thicker it is, the quicker the kids will be able to make the basket. So you might have some really nice thick wool, and that would work just as well. This was the string I had at home, which will do nicely. And eventually what we hope to do is have our basket with a liner, which will be the second cup, which we will cut down, and then you'll actually be able to put things inside, such as perhaps some water and flowers and things like that. So I hope that helps. The things you need, just a quick recap: 2 paper cups per basket, and a ball of string, and some scissors. Okay, I did also use a big thick darning needle just to get my last bit of string down in the gaps, but that's not entirely necessary. If you don't have one, it doesn't matter. We can wing it. Okay, hope to see you all then. That is Sunday the 14th of March at 4:30. Please do join us.